Uh, a heartily welcome to each and everyone here. And ಕನ್ನಡ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಐದರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆರ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಟು ಯು. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಸೆರೆನಿಟಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿನ ಫೇಸ್ 2 ಮಾಲೀಕರು ಸುಮಾರು 2010 ನಿಂದ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ 2020 ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಈ 10 ವರ್ಷದ ಜರ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಜನ 10 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಜನ 11 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 12 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 13 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇವರ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮನೆ ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಸಂಸಾರವನ್ನ ನಡೆಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಆಸೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಆ ಆಸೆಗೆ ಭಗ್ನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿನಿಂದ ಸಾವಿನವರೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು, ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವಯಸ್ಕನಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು 3 ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಏನು, ರೋಟಿ, ಕಪಡಾ, ಮಕಾನ್. ಈ 3 ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿನಿಂದ ಸಾವಿನವರೆಗೆ. ಈ 3 ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟವನ್ನ ಪಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಟು ಅಚೀವ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಈ 3 ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಒಂದು 3 ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೈಯರ್ಸು ಕೂಡ ಮನೆ ಬೇಕು, ತಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ, ತಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಂದಿರಿಗೆ, ತಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ತಮ್ಮ ಹೆಂಡತಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆಯನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಆಸೆ ನೆರವೇರಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ನೆರವೇರ್ದಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸೈಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ವಯಸ್ಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಹ ಈ ಮನೆಯನ್ನ ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಮನೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ ಜನ ತಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ದ ಮನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಮನೆಯನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಈ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆಸೆ ನೆರವೇರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಸೆ ನೆರವೇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್, ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಚಿಂತೆ ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಚಿಂತೆಯನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ನಿಭಾಯಿಸಬೇಕು, ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಫೋರಂ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇದು ಬರೀ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಸೆರೆನಿಟಿ ಫೇಸ್ 2 ಬೈಯರ್ಸ್ ಒಂದ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಈ ತಹ ಬಿಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಬೈಯರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಹಣವನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮನೆಯನ್ನ ಅವರ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಣೆ ಯಾರು? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇ ಹೊಣೆನಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಸಮಾಜ ಹೊಣೆನಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಲ್ಡರ್ ಹೊಣೆನಾ? ಹೀಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಮೂಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾನಾಧಾರಕರವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಶ್ರೀ ನಾಗೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ನಾಗೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಈಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್ ನೋನ್ ರೈಟರ್. ಸುಮಾರು 10 ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೌ ಟು ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡೆತ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸುಮಾರು ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೆದು ಅನುಭವ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಲೇಖಕರು ಶ್ರೀ ನಾಗೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು. ಹಾಗೆ ಈಸ್ ಎ ವೆಲ್ ನೋನ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್, ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್. ಹೀಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ತರಹದ ಒಂದು ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಅನುಭವದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ವಿಷಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಖಂಡಿತ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಮಯದ ಅಭಾವ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು 5-10 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಂತರ ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್, ಆಂಗರ್ನೆಸ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಿರುವಂತಹ ಘಟನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಧಾನವಾದ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀನಗರ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಶ್ರೀನಗರ್ ಸರ್, ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಓವರ್ ಟು ಯು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅವರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇದ್ ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೈಯರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಶ್ರೀನಗರ್ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಅಹೆಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ದ ಫೋರಂ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Namaskara. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ತೀರಾ ವಿನೂತನವಾದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಪಕ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ದಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ problems this particular situation has created are numerous, and they are definitely adding to a lot of frustration. We have to admit that. Considering the lack of time, I am focusing straight away on the problems home buyers are facing from builders. Okay. Now, it has been our custom to pay money to the builder and wait. Until recently, they had escaped from punishment simply because they will invest money in one place, borrow money from buyers, and use it for building elsewhere. In fact, I still remember when Manmohan Singh became finance minister, he had said, nobody builds industry from his own money. It is our duty to give him loan at very economic interest, then only the industry will be built. The same principle is applying to builders also. They are not doing anything from their money. They are inviting money from the people and use that money to buy more property. As a result, the properties are not being delivered to the customers who have been waiting for a long time. And about 2 years ago, that act has been brought in where 80% of the project money collected should be invested in that particular project. This is one of the legal remedies available to you, but unfortunately, the state governments are not implementing the rule properly for obvious reasons. Unless the benefit flows to the customer, the law will not be of help to anyone. Therefore, it is important that you have to initiate an action on this. And many people do not have any idea about going to a consumer forum. In the past, the consumer forum has been approached and the consumer forum has initiated action. And definitely, you can approach and seek the help of consumer forum in all these matters. Regarding frustration, yes, as Dhananjay was mentioning, many people, you have invested your money, you are repaying the loan, but you have no property to look at. This is one of the frustrations that is adding, and the coronavirus has added several other financial frustrations. It is indeed difficult to cope with this situation. At the same time, the frustration, you have no choice but to cope with it. One of the reasons Dhananjay wanted me to speak about it is a few people who are frustrated like this have ended their life. I'd like to quote one instance from Ramayana. When Hanumanta is not able to find Sita, he contemplates ending his life. I have failed in my mission, no point in my living. After 2 minutes, he thinks, if I am alive, I can achieve something. If not, there is nothing I can do. So again, he reinvigorates himself and makes a fresh attempt, and then he finds Sita. So the basic message here is, if you are alive, you can do something. Isabeku, iddu jaisabeku. That is what Purandaradasa has told us. So frustration, you need to fight. There are certain things which are not in your hands. Therefore, what is not in your hands, you need to accept and move on. Please don't say, it is easy to say, but it is we who are suffering. We have gone through such phases. That's why I'm able to say, it is important that you have to accept what is inevitable. Then the next question you have to ask is, what can I do in the present circumstances? So several ideas come to you. One of the ideas some people get is borrowing money. In borrowing money, one of the primary mistakes that people commit is when they are borrowing money at the time of their need, they have not planned for repayment of that loan. As a result, they will land in a vicious cycle of borrowing further money from somebody to repay some other loan, and interest goes on mounting. That is known as servicing a loan. It goes on mounting, and people are landing in a debt trap. Therefore, without falling in a debt trap, what is it that you can do to manage the crisis you are facing is one of the first questions you need to ask. Whoever is deeply stressed and contemplating suicidal thoughts, please approach any of the counselors, including me, available to you. We will guide you how to overcome that. Then, how to manage the current economic situation. There is nothing that can be done at present. There has been statements that government should come with helicopter money. That means the government will lend money to certain institutions so that they can run their institutions. We all have to learn to live with lower income level. We all have to sacrifice certain benefits. There is no other choice because this has come in such a rapid fashion that there is no answer to it yet. Maybe for our generation, this is the first time we are coming across such situations. I keep repeating, in 1940s, the country suffered from influenza when people after people died in families. The same thing happened in 1800 in Bangalore, plague haunted. These people go to cremate one person. By the time they return from the crematorium, another person would have died. That is the kind of pandemic that was existing in those years. Our country has seen this. Our country has seen famine also, but we have not seen such things. Especially the people in, for example, it is one of the safest cities from so many natural calamities. Therefore, we are living in a high comfort zone. So first time we are facing such situations, yes. So it is important that we have to keep our mental peace in functional state. If you allow the frustration to take away your mental peace, the homes will become war zones, the companies will become war zones, the friendships will become battling with enemies. Therefore, there are only two methods for facing frustration. One, kindly daily meditate. Kindly meditate the way I am suggesting. At any point of time convenient to you, choose a convenient place and sit there, close your eyes and start deep breathing. When you are doing this deep breathing, so many thoughts come to you, so many feelings come to you. Without resisting, allow all the thoughts and feelings to occupy your mind. Your only task is to do deep breathing. After a few days, the continuous deep breathing will allow your subconscious mind to become more powerful. You are actually aware only of 70% of your thoughts, 30% of your thoughts. The remaining 70% is buried in your subconscious mind. So that subconscious mind wakes up and comes with certain solutions to you, which would not come when you are thinking from a conscious thought. Any question comes to your mind, don't keep brooding over that question. Put the question to your mind and leave it. The question will be working in your subconscious mind and answer will come some way. Most of you will become extremely angry. The best way to deal with anger is when you are very angry, hold your breath for 30 seconds and then react or respond. Getting angry is not wrong, but what you do when you are angry determines whether it was right or wrong. Holding your breath for 30 seconds to some extent moderates your response to a situation. Use always good language. We know the kind of language the angry people, the frustrated people use. That increases your anger. Kindly hold your breath when you are angry, and as far as possible, try to use good language which provides calmness to your mind. And as far as possible, eat green food that will definitely give you a lot of peace at mind. These were the few points I wanted to share with you. And any other questions you can put to Dhananjay and he will forward them to me. I will answer. Or you can directly inbox to my Facebook profile. There also you will get answers. So wish you all the best. Thank you, Dhananjay. Carry on with your meeting.
Thanks a lot, sir. Really appreciate accepting the invite to address all the home buyers who are undergoing a lot of pain in the journey of getting a home, and really appreciate your time, and thanks a lot for joining. I think you have another meeting to join.
Okay,
Uh,
Neela.
from all of us, all the monthly buyers who joined here, almost like 100 people have joined, and many of them are trying to join because of the limitations of the number of users. So it's almost full house. And on behalf of all of us, namaskara, sir. Namaskara. Thanks a lot for your advice. We'll work it out as per your advices to control our frustration, and some of the suggestions that you have given about meditation and having a healthy habits will definitely help us. But we need to go in a constructive way, and our objective is very clear. We have paid some money and we have to get the house. So in a constructive manner, we want to work with the respective organizations and to get our house. So thanks a lot for your advices, sir, to keep us calm. Thanks a lot. Once again, thank you. Yeah. Okay, I request now, the forum is open in terms of expressing your personal, journey that you have gone through in last many years down the line, right? So some people have booked the apartment in 2010, some people have booked in 11, 12, and paid almost like 92% or 100% of the money that they have earned through hardship in their lifetime. So first of all, I wanted to call Mr. Chandrasekhar, sir, to speak. He's one of our senior most buyer in our community who has bought the house. Sorry, not bought the house, paid the money to get the house, but unfortunately he is unable to get his house. And then he want to express his feelings, how he felt from last 8 to 9 years of his journey. Chandrasekhar, sir, over to you. Chandrasekhar, sir, you are able to speak?
He needs to unmute.
Chandrasekhar, sir, you need to unmute. Your voice is not audible, sir. Okay, so probably till Chandrasekhar sir fix his technical problems, probably we'll move on to Archana madam. Archana madam, you are there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Archana madam. Archana madam is one of our buyer like us, so she want to express her feelings and how she went through the journey. Over to you, madam.
So, thank you, one and all. Good morning. Thank you, sir, for your advice. That was really very much needed for the current state of our mind and health and all the other codes that is happening around. So this is what I would like to express. Our homes are more than just financial assets. We all have a deep emotional connect. So for those of us fortunate enough to have grown up in houses owned by our parents, they were the backdrop of our childhood memories. The places we played, we hung out together as a family, argued, and the artwork and all the learning that happened in the house. It's true, the houses of our childhoods represent to many of us a good measure of success our parents had attained. It's an outward expression of how hard work had paid off in giving comfort and safety to live a respectful life in the community. So with the above emotions running through all of us, we all have invested with monthly serenity, but our dreams are shattered. We are fallen to an abode of no hopes. This wait seems endless since 2013. Our pockets are emptying into rents and monthly EMI payments. So this is the state we are in. We are paying rents as well as monthly EMI payments and not getting our houses fixed. I've invested since 2013. We were promised to get a house in 2016, but we're still waiting. We are in a state where we don't know what to do, we don't know where to go. We are in a state where we are thinking, how do we give back those childhood memories to our children? We are held back and thrown in a bad, deep carpet of distress and depression. So this is what we have been in the last 7 years. This is what I had to explain.
Yeah, thanks a lot, madam. Just wanted to highlight, madam, when did you book it? Somewhere in 2012 or 13, madam?
No, I booked it in 2013. 2013.
2013.
We were promised to get the house in 2016, and we are still waiting.
Okay, and you have paid your 90% or 100% of your money, madam?
We have made 100% of money. We have paid 100% of money.
Wow. Wow. This is really, really a pain. This is really pain. Paying 100%.
And also we are in a rented house. We are
Yeah.
in a rented house. We are paying rents as well as EMI every month, which is going nowhere.
Yeah, this is really a big pain, madam. Like all of us, what we have on the table today, paying 100% of the money that we earned through our lifetime to Mantri Serenity Project Phase 2, being developed by Mantri Castle Private Limited. It is a very unfortunate to see that, you know, even after paying 100% of our money, we don't have our house in hand. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot for expressing your views. And we have Chandrasekhar sir online. Chandrasekhar sir, can you please unmute and you know, express your views, sir? Just wanted to once again repeat, this is an online protest which is happening on live in Zoom to show our frustration and anger and positive approach towards getting our dream home from Mantri Serenity Phase 2. Go ahead, sir. Chandrasekhar sir, you need to unmute. Yeah.
Sir, you can unmute him.
Yeah, I unmute it. Yeah, yeah. Chandrasekhar sir, please go ahead.
Yes, yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, okay. See, I am Chandrasekhar from Bangalore. I am age 72. See, I paid full money, 100% money, starting from 2012 December and completed the amount by March 2013. See, that is my savings. So the full money has been collected, and till then, I have been following it up with Mantri people. I had a heart attack during 2015. Immediately after heart attack, I went to them along with my family for refund of money because there was a lot of issues financially and many other issues. And they said, okay, we will sort it out and pay you back. But till then, continuously, in spite of my follow-up, they have not refunded the money. And they incidentally, they told me that by December 2015, you can have your own house and registered. Said it was done. Said it was done. And unfortunately, the house was not ready. And in spite of my continuous follow-up from 2015 onwards, these people are cheating me, and I'm really not happy the way these people are misleading us. So, Mr. Sushil Mantri always pushes Snehal Mantri to tackle. She acts like a super CRM, and somehow people who go for discussion and all that, they believe her and then come back and used to forget about that. And this is going on for the last 10 years. And this is this thing. And recently also I had some health issues. I was in ICU, and at that time my family people sent pictures that he's suffering and we want that money back. So she said, I'm helpless. I can only sympathize, and I will try to do what best I can do. But till now, this issue remains the same. She has not helped me, and I'm really in a situation that I have done a foolish thing for having invested there. This is my story, and I think a lot of people are going on with this uh, uh, very hopeless situation. I only request that monthly builders must do something for people like us, because see, being a senior citizen and having undergone heart surgery and all that, this should not have happened. And I hope many people are also having the same situation, and being in a critical condition. In spite of my request, these people are doing like this, which is most unfortunate. And I request Mr. Dhananjay to stress upon this issue and do what best he can do. That's all I can say. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, sir. I think really very sorry to say this, but it is very feel sorry to listen to your story, sir. But most of us are undergoing the same pain. When you mentioned that you are undergoing a heart attack and when you requested to return your money, and it is very unfortunate, somebody who taken your hard-earned money which you earned throughout your life to have your own house, and you don't have house, and also you don't have your money returned back. This is really frustrating situation for all of us. And I don't know, I don't have any words to say, but we are still hoping that Mantri will listen to us. Mantri is going to complete the project, and then people like you will get your dream home, sir. Thanks a lot for speaking on this. Let's move on to the next speakers. So before
But
that, I think
unfortunately,
just wanted to say that this we are using a free version of Zoom. So if at all, if I have continued the meeting, if at all, if there is any disturbance in between, so what we'll do is stay hook on to the same meeting number, because the personal number is going to continue, and then I will re-log in again. But just want to hook up, but it should not happen, because from 11 o'clock we already scheduled it. It should continue as usual. If at all, if it happens, then please be on the same page. Yeah. Okay, sir. Thanks a lot, Chandrasekhar, sir. So we'll move on to the next speaker. Prakash, sir, you want to speak?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Dhananjay. As expressed by Mr. Chandrasekhar, it is a very, very sorry state of affairs. The pain is there for everybody, and it's been one of the most frustrating number of years, the last 7-8 years. This promises helplessness, and otherwise the story is verbatim as Chandrasekhar said, and earlier what Archana madam had told. It is the same story for each one of us. We are all in the same topsy-turvy boat which is leaking, and thanks to Mantri, they're just going on giving us some promises, some hope, and then they're just doing nothing, and the hopes are crashing, and the helplessness is growing more and more. That adds to our anxiety. That's all. I think somebody else will be there to share more for us.
and just to add on to whatever these people have said, the most important factor is the way they are treating the customers.
Absolutely.
On their own, they never come up with status updates. We have to pursue a lot to get updates, and when we reach out to them, the way we are treated is horrible, as if we are we are begging.
We are beggars.
Yeah, rather than we are asking our own money.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think I completely agree with you, sir. Your views, as a customer, we should be, we paid our money to build a house for us by Mantri. Mantri is supposed to be an intermediate between a construction, industry and the construction laborers, and then other parts of the world, to unite and make one house with the investment that we have given to them. But it's very unfortunate state to see Mantri Serenity Phase 2, even after 10 years, doesn't have a physical existence completely as committed in 2010-11 timeframe. Over to you, sir. Rajesh sir, Raghu Shankar sir, can you unmute and express your view, sir?
Thank you very much, Mr. Dhananjay. think I'm able to.
Yeah, I think there is some lot of disturbance. Raghu Shankar, are you there?
Yeah. I am here.
Yeah, please. Can you please go ahead, sir?
For everyone, good morning. Okay, I have seen a lot of people, they are expressing their own emotions and all. Adding to that, I am also one of the victims that in 2013 I have invested in Mantri Serenity. Okay, but we have trusted like anything in 5-star trust. We have trusted, but end of the day, everywhere coming up with some postponing kind of things, and till today 2020 also they have not delivered, because we frustrated, we are unable to pay rents, and we are unable to we unable to pay EMIs. Okay, and also it is not secured. I am a software engineer, anytime they may fire me. Okay, so please push this, and please reach this message to the Mantri people, and please make them to deliver our home, and we have to live in our home. For something some garbage like paying rent, see, I should not waste my money. Please, I am requesting each one of you, please express your opinions, interest and all. Please make this reach to the Mantri people, and please make deliver home as early as possible. That's all, Dhananjay sir.
Thanks a lot, sir, for speaking and
Mr.
expressing.
Dhananjay, I just wanted to add
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
a bit like, yeah, this is Vishal. I have purchased in 2013. I really appreciate everybody's comment here. I mean, I know the frustration and everything. I mean, I've gone through the same cycle. I just wanted to say that whenever we take a decision, I think it should be imperative that we actually hold them to ransom where it hurts. My father actually fought a case with BDA for over 10 years. Okay, because BDA was not supposed to auction intermediate sites, and they did. And Jerome or whoever it was the counselor, and my father fought a case. And I would really appreciate that we actually hit them at the place where it hurts. I mean, if they're doing an online campaign for the next project that they are doing, then we should be very active in either defaming their campaign or either giving our inputs to Miss Nehal Mantri or whoever it is, that we are going to defame their campaign, even if we don't. What I say is we need to hold them ransom where it hurts. I mean, that's all my comment. I mean, I think we are all in this. The only takeaway is, I mean, we want them to actually deliver on their promise and nothing else. So we'll be able to arm twist them to deliver and not actually hurt them in any way.
Yeah, I think completely understand. I think the frustration and anger is there everywhere, and then we need to ensure that our main core objective is to get our homes back, and we'll use all the proper channel which is available to us, and then we have to ensure that we go in a proper channel to address these things. And definitely, social media campaign is one which has been started to ensure that the buyers are not keeping quiet. And then we can't keep quiet, because it's an hard-earned money of all of us that is gone in veins now, and then we want our money or our house at any cost, right? So that's one of the reason why we started this. And then probably there are some if at all, if there are any issue with Zoom,